Yo, what's up? This is Long Neck. This is the DJ Bow Chow. We are Kid Named Finger. And we are here to bring you an hour of absolutely insane hardcore. Are you ready?
And with this program, what we tried to do is allow a person who doesn't know anything about music and who might be intimidated even by it to go out and to fool around with a
dangerous mix of drugs, music, and dance. It's called rave.
We need something positive, and so far this is what we've come up with.
It's a concept that's easier to hear than to describe.
Just goes, goes boom, you dance.
Well, the computer helps me in a variety of ways. What we're going to be looking at here is
Music serving to humanize the machine.
it's absolutely true. All you need to do is have acid.
House music.
Computers can open the door to the disused warehouse, which had been broken into. The secret is idiot-proof software.
So if you have software musicians, that's about as weird as it gets.
Exactly. All the tracks are laid out, and I'm turning them on and off. So let's start it out.
Let it go, go, let it go. Let it 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 go, let it go.
It's something you don't expect.
Helplessness is your best friend.
Many scientists answer yes, but they pause and add a grim warning. For in the ancient folk legends, tales are told of blood-sucking vampires, crawling out of graves to live on the bodies of helpless victims. Is man now doomed to produce a race of ever-living monstrosities?
programmed your brain. Programmed your brain. Brain.
Okay, party people in the home.
Put the needle on the record.
Rock the house. Bass, bass.
How low can you go?
I know you're gonna dig this.
pas revenir peut-être avec un petit peu moins de pression, de transformation, de changement.
C'est la qu'on vient de...
Anybody who's LGBT will tear our democracy down. That's what it takes for them to win.
When a same-sex couple can pursue their imperial ambitions without consequences, we're all reminded of the White House put up in rainbow colors.
Yo, kind of feel like God. Feel like God.
I'm like, what's up on the ball? See some pretty ass, and we just came in the ball. See what I'm saying, gotta sit up, I start ball. Introduce you to my style. Just all I want to know, she remix it, my
there is something going on. Wake up, boo new, it's me, it's you, gotta do. It's them, it's all to do. You gotta do. There's nothing you can do.
I'm like, I'm a super.
What most people do is instead of following the finger, they sight for company.
How's everybody hanging? Y'all doing good out there?
I'm starving.
Get up.
company.
Some people can pull it off. I pull it off and put it in the garbage.
Keep in mind that this computer here is a useless collection of circuits and switches unless I want to change it to a useful instrument that can help me organize my life.
Hello.
Sample. Sample.
And I'm goodbye.
Planets and the stars and the moons collapse. Planets and the stars and the moons collapse. Planets and the stars and the moons collapse. Planets and the stars and the moons collapse.
Most time is fresh and dope as fuck, but
oh, shut up!
Any individual who thinks for herself is considered a hooligan or a smartass or a know-it-all or a troublemaker. The creative child is the troublemaker. The creative child.
Rewarding someone for a job well done may be a mistake.
The creative child is the troublemaker.
People in creative professions who are overly praised can develop a fear of future failure.
The creative child.
When I grow up, I don't want to be a piece of garbage.
A hooligan, a punk.
what you started? Do you know what you started?
So how was it? How was it? Thank you for being here for Kid Named Finger's debut record. I am DJ Longneck.
I am
DJ Bow Chow. And check it out. You can find us on the World Wide Web at allsoft-lancaster.com/KNF, where you can learn all about us. You can download the album in all sorts of formats that are good for you. That will load eventually, maybe. Please, it won't. Just go to our website, allsoftlancaster.com/KNF, for a download, for wallpapers, for links to other... no, it's just to us, actually. It's us. It's just fucking us. Please look at the things I make. All right, I want to give a shout-out. I want to give some shout-outs. I want to give a shout-out to Blair for our wonderful graphics here, our talk sprites. We aren't talking yet. We'll be doing it shortly after. I'd like to give a shout out to Omi for designing, as Omi in chat, for designing these characters, the little scribbles that you saw on some of the track covers. And I also want to give a shout out to Omi. I want to say I love you so much. Thank you so much for everything, and I will be seeing you very soon. I love everybody. I love everybody in the chat. I love my found family. Who else I give a shout out to? Who else helped? Torcado. Torcado did some guest stars. Shout out Torcado. I think they're in the chat. That is true. Torcado coming in with track 23. The title, not the number. Yes. Dropped that in chat one day when I was working, and that's fire. Rowan, could you post a pin of the website? Yeah. You know what's up. So visit our website for wallpapers, for an album download in WAV format, in FLAC format, in like a Q format. If you want to burn a CD, the CD version is pretty cool. Real audio, WMA, whatever you want, right? Check out the website. Did you pin it?
I pinned it.
You pinned it! Alright, so we're gonna take a couple minutes.
Yeah.
We're gonna take a couple minutes and I'm gonna piss and I'm gonna not have a panic attack and then we're gonna sit down. We're gonna you can ask us questions. There's a lot we just haven't talked about. And it'd be fun to talk about it. Please be interested. Yeah, that's true. This project has been very secretive. So we'll be here for a little bit to answer questions, to do some Q&A, to chat with y'all. Just give us, say, like, I don't know, 5 minutes, and we'll be right with y'all, okay? And with a better mic, too. It won't always sound like this. Wait, is it working? Oh, now it's on. Oh, good. Now it's working. Oh yeah, you can also download cursors from our website, wallpapers, cursors, tracker files, samples, a bunch of unused crap I uploaded at the last second. Enjoy it, okay? Alright. We'll be back in just a moment. Kid named Finger forever. Okay, hey all, we are here to chat with all of y'all. Let us know if the volume levels are a-okay. We got the good mic out, so we can converse with everybody now.
The volume is good. Volume is good. Vol is good. Vol is life.
All right, cool. If y'all have any questions, can we see concept art? There is none. There is none. It's all, everything is like on the site. The concept art was like, for the characters, I told Omi like kind of what we had in mind, and they went for it. It's the scribbles at the bottom of the about page, and then for these, like Blair just worked off those. That's Fox Snacks in chat. Shout out Fox Snacks. Shout out Omi Yoni. Shout out. No, I shouted out Blair.
Sorry, I got a mental problem.
Yeah. But yes. So yeah, that's that. But yeah, if you have any questions, why kid named Finger?
Why? Okay, listen.
Tell the story. Tell the story.
Okay, so about a year ago, I know the exact date. It was April 20th, 2024.
420?
Yes. we were I don't know, we were having a conversation and we were just talking about like, oh, we want to make music together.
Get closer to the mic.
Oh, we want to make
dynamic.
We want to make music together. And then I said kid named Finger because I was watching Better Call Saul a lot. And then yeah, Mike Irvin show. And we were like, oh, that's kind of sounds like a Kid 606 or like a really like juvenile artist name.
Yeah, or like more recently, I found like Kid Suzuki, who makes really shit, or made a CD of really shit house like digital hardcore stuff, and I was like, Kid is like the word for people doing like hardcore IDM noise shit.
Yeah, but that's literally it. Man, it's gonna be hard to keep track of fucking questions.
I know. It is difficult.
What parts did Rowan do? What parts did M do? That's a complicated question.
Oh, okay. So I would say that on average, every track has something from each of us, whether it be sound design or like some kind of like
inspiration, a sample.
Yeah. So like a few things, like even on like Ixnay on the Ijobu Day, like I had Rowan do some like glitchy stuff. So if you download the MP3s or the FLACs or whatever, anything that has like advanced ID3 tags, right? The composer tags are actually filled in with who was the primary composer. Or like, you know, who was like heading the track, right? So if you download those and check those out, I've used those tags to make sure that there's like, and to be clear, there is like no true division on this.
Yeah.
There is a lot of back and forth. There's a lot of like arbitrary nature to it.
Yeah. Generally speaking, if there was like a character on the track cover, it was like, I think we would consider that like one of our solo tracks. So I had a couple, M had a couple. But yeah, there's no like clear answer as to like, oh, this track was ours and this track was, yeah.
You have an idea of how to pronounce some of the harder track titles? I think the only two hard ones are 88 and then all the like, Mojibake gibberish and then, Brain in a Jar. Those are the two tough ones, I think. And for 88, you could call that, so it's Mojibake, which is like when you like move shift JIS into ASCII space or like the Western space. So you could translate that as like the spirit killer or the soul killer of Ward 88. And for Brain in a Jar, it's Brain in the Jar in the year 2099. That's what that is. The the OX833. That's 2099. I think those are the only two main ones. Is the album going to be on CD? No, but if you visit the website, there's a bin and Q download that if you use image burn, you can use the Q file to burn to a CD. And there's some cool stuff going on there. There's like pre-gaps for the tracks. I know somebody mentioned in chat they were confused by the way the track would change but not change. Yeah. So those are the pre-gaps, and so it'll say like minus 30 seconds, and like an entire pre-gap new track will change. So check out the bin and queue, burn a disc, and put it in 88 track. Oh, that was the spirit or the soul killer of Ward 88. Vaguely. So that would be shift JIS. That's the Japanese converted to the Mojibake, like garbage.
What are the visual? Yeah, what was the visualizer process? There's a program on M's 98 machine. We were both VJing during that set. M set it up. It was fun. I don't know. They can probably talk more about it.
Yes. The program I was using is called RChaos. There is a previous version that was released through Steinberg. It's called Expose It, and then it became RChaos. And RChaos, that's ARKAOS. That company still exists. They're still doing VJ solutions for like huge productions, like DMX integration and all that stuff, right? But this was called RChaos DJ version 2.0. You basically assign images and effects to every key of a keyboard. It also supports MIDI input with velocity and things like that. I was just using a keyboard. And that alone gets you all sorts of combinations. So you can like chords, so you can hold various keys together and get all sorts of cool results out of it. You probably need a machine so it's not going to run on a modern machine. I will tell you that outright. It's not going to run because it is a very, very weird and specific it requires like low resolution at like a certain bit depth, etc., etc., etc.
A lot of the effects are seem like they were CPU. They seemed like they were like CPU. Like if the CPU was like faster, if you had like additional colors, it would speed up the effects. So like I can't even imagine what the fuck it would run on a modern machine.
Yeah, it is very, very, very weird. But yeah, it's cool. Can you VM it? I have no idea. I don't use VMs. I just have an old laptop from 1998, which I also produced most of. On my end, I was pretty obsessive about like doing most of my work on that laptop. Rowan was less selective about that. Hold on, I'm catching up on one. Somebody had a good question. Oh no, I can't scroll. Oh, 432.
They really wanted to tell their story. Tell the story about how your computer exploded.
I mean, just one evening I was working on 4321, and very, very suddenly, I think this was because, so this is a side effect of having direct memory access active set up on a flash drive on a laptop. So I was using a compact flash drive. Now I'm using a PATA drive, which is a weird kind of drive that's very cool. But I was using Acid and Goldwave at the same time, and it just got slower and slower and slower and slower until it just like halted. And I rebooted and it said like no operating system. So I had to recover the drive and recover what I could. Thankfully, I was able to recover the project file and work from there. But it was very disheartening because I was very happy with 4321, where 4321 was going. And I'm glad I was able to recover what I did because it is, I don't know, just like super fun.
Any more questions? Is Bao Chow a Borzoi? There's some kind of fucking sighthound. I don't know. I just like I like lanky dogs. They make sense to me.
Yeah, it definitely like sighthound adjacent.
Somebody asked about the inspiration for the tracks, and I have no idea how to answer that because I don't know. Like, the first quote unquote like track we made was like Your Brain, and that was like 3 tracks that all got combined into one.
That's several tracks that became one track by the end of the thing. Just like there were a lot of tracks where it was just like Rowan would make something, I would make something, and we'd have many tracks in mind, and they would become a singular track by the end of it.
Yeah. There was a couple things where we were like constantly handing modplug tracker files like back and forth, or like.
Well, I mean, Omelette is like the craziest example because like
that was so many passes back and forth. Like the reason it sounds so like there's so many different parts is because literally like I would pass it off, he would make something, I would get it back, and then take the samples, re-render it, and then like fuck it. The IT file is on the website if you want to look at it.
Yeah, you can get it and you can take the samples and look it out with sequence for Omelette specifically. There's a few others too, but
blah, 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 blah.
Hold on, I gotta get caught up. Let me get caught up. Okay. Curious how the Windows 98 PC is still running. Old machines don't just die. That doesn't happen. Machines don't just die unless you have like let corrosion take place forever. Yeah, they just work. Computers still just work. There's no magic to that in that regard. The old hardware is still very, very capable. Is there a full body ref sheet for long neck? No, I don't know what they fucking look like.
Probably long.
Will there be any merch? No, none. Yeah, just the CD files that you can burn yourself. Make your own stuff, right?
DIY, motherfucker.
Yeah, make your own stuff.
Somebody asked how are AM transmitters used. I don't know if I used much to like radio. I did some radio stuff on
the intro.
On Ixay and intro. Other than that, there's a lot of samples I used for. On my website, you can find like some radio recordings that I just did from local radio. A lot of that was used in like my own stuff. I was using Greenhouse, and then a lot of those ended up being in this like notably like Ballista, or some of the transition tracks. The pre-gaps have a lot of those. Where'd you get the All-Stop Lancaster from? We were playing Princess Maker 2.
Yes!
Great game. Love that fucking game. And we were making a child name. And M looked at...
My mouse pad. I have a mouse pad here. I have a mouse pad here from Allsop. They used to make all sorts of like graphic mouse pads. I have one with like leaves and a bunch of like droplets on it.
And then they were just like, think of a last name. And Lancaster is just the first name that I thought of. Allsop Lancaster. How do you think restricting yourself to older hardware affected your tracks? That's for you.
Yeah, that's for me, because Rowan was like on the website I say without restrictions, but Rowan was truly without restrictions.
Yeah, I could do whatever I want, but I'll maybe talk about it more later. But I've learned so much about just making shit, and I've just gained so much confidence while working on this. Yeah, so I was very happy to be unrestricted.
As for me, the restrictions on the project didn't make a fucking difference because the machine I was working on is literally more powerful than the machines I grew up making music on by like almost an order of magnitude. Because I grew up on a Pentium 133 with 16 megabytes of RAM, and I was working on this project on a Pentium 2 400 megahertz with 256 megabytes of RAM. That's an insane amount of RAM. Wow. So it's like a hugely more powerful laptop. Toshiba Tecra 8000. I got the specs on the site, but it apparently when this laptop came out, it cost like $5,000. I got it for $50. Like, I did upgrade the RAM though, because it only had a 64 when I got it, and I knew I wanted 256 because streaming audio like really chews through it. So, the specs of the machine did not inhibit me at all. It is what I'm used to. It's just my business. It's just my history.
How do you know each other? How'd you meet? Well, I sat behind them in class.
No, you didn't. That's not true.
And they would give me pencils, and like we would walk on that beach sometime. I don't fucking know. We've been friends for like 6 years.
Has it been 6? Yeah, 6 years.
Yes,
2019, right?
Yeah,
2019. Yeah.
Slow burn.
It's a slow burn. Look where we are now, making music together.
Sitting. 60 years? Yeah. We're old.
Yeah, at least that old. I will say that like it's very unusual for me to let somebody this into the creative. That was at an NL. Okay, hold on. It's very unusual for me to let somebody this into my creative process. I am legitimately terrible to work with. I am a control freak. Everything has to be like my thing. So trusting somebody with that, and also just like enjoying their input in the process has been a hugely healing experience in a lot of ways.
You refer to yourself as a megalomaniac.
That's true. I hate working with people.
I think so. Like, for me, my biggest like hurdle creatively was just like confidence. There was one track that I made very early that I completely remade like a month ago, just because I was just like, this sucks and I need to make it better. For M, definitely at the start there was a lot of like them being very resistant to input. I don't know. You've like opened up a lot to it since then. And just knowing you for so long, I think that's a big deal, and I'm happy to be part of it.
Thank you very much. Yeah, that was a Northern Lion sample in '88. Yeah, that. Was it hard to master this project? I'm gonna say no. 4 master passes is pretty low. I usually go through like at least 10 master passes, deciding what sounds best, deciding what what best. What do you want to say? Glues the project together. Is pretty common. Like at least 10. And I don't mean like 10 like complete do-overs. I mean more like just 10 different approaches, right? So having 4 different approaches on this one was very, very fast. I will tell you the master chain, and it's remarkable.
People are gonna throw up when you say it.
You think so?
Absolutely.
Okay, the master chain is Easy Q by RS Met. This guy's stuff is brilliant, by the way. Easy Q is an unlimited band EQ. You can put as many bands as you want. It's free. Just to boost the highs, boost the mids a little bit, because I want a lot of mid presence on this project, because it sounds very aggressive, right? Followed by Engineer's Filter to start rolling off around 16 kilohertz. Then reverb on the master. There is reverb on the master of the entire record, mixed like 1 or 2%. Okay. And then OTT on the master at like 40% mix. OTT on the master. And then Invisible Limiter G3. It is a really, really crazy mastering chain, but here's the deal, right? Here's the deal. You do not master by standards, you master by what the project calls for. And I wanted an absolutely slammed mix where everything pierces through at the same like intensity. And when we were listening in the car, I remarked, because I hadn't heard it in a car before, the car test is like kind of important. When we were listening in a car while driving, I was like, I could hear everything. And that's important for a project like this, I think. For a lot of other projects, that is not true. For like more laid back projects, that is not true. But for a project this intense and stupid, you want to hear everything.
I don't know if I saw any questions. Someone asked you if there was a Big Beat Mario sample in 4321, but I don't think there is.
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what Big Beat Mario is?
What is Big Beat Mario?
It's like a super early YouTube poop with like it's like a YouTube music thing.
Yeah, no, I'm not familiar.
Do you do car tests for all your stuff? No.
I don't either. I don't have access to a car. I can't drive. I can't. The only thing, I don't even do speaker tests for all my stuff. I use Bayer Dynamic DT990s, and that is it. I do not test on speakers. I don't test on anything. I know how these work. I know how they compare to other things, and that's it. Headphones only. I don't test on speakers anymore. Did hear an SSTV? No, I don't think this is SSTV signals, right?
No, I didn't use any SSTV for this at all. If you tell me where you think you heard it, maybe I could explain maybe what you heard. Oh, it sounds kind of... What was your favorite track? Well, it's probably 4321, right?
What was my favorite track? What the fuck?
Let me put you on the spot.
Oh man. I feel like I gotta look at the track list. Let me pull up the website. Hold on. Oh, Retrozilla froze again. Hold on, let me reboot it. Also, I'm glad that people not only went to the KNF site, but went to the Allsop main page, because they're talking about the ballpoint pens and stuff like that. Did you do any live recordings for the album? Yeah, I mean, yeah, we have a couple like in Road to Interesting. We did like a live noise jam together.
Yeah. Oh, that's important actually. Road to Interesting was like a live noise thing that we did, and then you did a drone piece, and I also did a no input set of my own while back at home. And then you layered all of 3 on top of each other to like kind of make the final product. Originally, the noise set was going to be like the outro of the album, and then we were, after like a bunch of songs came in, it just didn't seem like the right thing. What's your favorite part of the process?
I still didn't name my favorite track.
Name it.
Well, I gotta load up the fucking list. Hold on.
Old hardware, am I right?
Okay.
Party People.
No, not Party People.
What'd y'all think about Party People?
No. Okay. I think my favorite mostly solo track is track 23. And I think my favorite collaborative track is by far Your Brain in a Jar.
I don't think I was expecting the last answer. I don't think I was expecting any of those answers.
What?
Just in general.
I mean, to be fair, I am extremely happy with everything on this record. We have listened to it like in full many times.
I'm fucking sick of it.
No, you're not.
There was a point where like, when you were doing the mastering passes, where I was just like, man, I'm so sick of all these fucking songs. I like to hear it like a 1 hour long project.
It's long.
It's this loud and just like looking for errors.
Yeah.
Man, it's exhausting. This is an exhausting release, but it's fucking awesome.
Where'd that information come from? Rowan, why are you a snare hater?
Oh, in the last production stream that you did.
That might be true. Yeah, we did mention that.
Why am I a snare hater? I don't know. I don't know.
Wait, but you played snare in school.
Yeah, that's probably why. I used to be in band, and I was a section leader, whatever you want to say, nerdy shit. In production, I don't know. I just like, I feel like a lot of the like quote unquote like snare sounds are like kind of gross, or they kind of like immediately evoke a genre or sound, and I fucking hate it. Usually I either just try to like not have a snare at all, or if I'm trying to do a specific genre piece, then I will, like for Air Puncher, it's like footworky, so I was like, oh, get the TR-606, get the claps out. But no, usually I just replace it with like a laser sound or like a blast of noise. I don't know.
Axe says, I'm so picky about snares. Nah, hit me with that 909, literally. 909 snare with some EQ any day of the week, and I'm set.
Yes, this will be uploaded to YouTube. Friend is thinking about burning.
Wait, hold on. Will it be uploaded to YouTube? Edit. Next. Visibility. Public. It's on YouTube right now. If you would like to enjoy the full record on YouTube. And over the next few days, I'll be uploading the entire album as individual tracks as well. So enjoy that.
Let me scroll up. There's solo tracks on this album. Yeah. Are you comfortable saying like what we consider solo tracks?
Oh, I mean, they're in the tags, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So if you want to yourself, you can just go download the album, look at the tags, go look at the metadata.
Yeah, the composer tags will either say like MSX, Rowan when it's both of us, or it will just say MSX or Rowan. So it is the composer tag of the ID3s. I know those won't be on everything, but I would say the solo tracks are The Light is mine, Air Puncher is Rowan's, 23 is mine, Concrete is mine, Drum Track is Rowan's, Party People is unfortunately my idea.
That's unfortunately you unconsensually used a bunch of stuff I recorded.
There's a bunch of samples of Rowan's like noise stuff in there, but Party People is mine. 88's mine, ROM Flasher's mine,
Oh, you skipped over a drum track.
Oh, drum track is Rowan. No, I said that. I said that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I have memory
Was
issues.
Up Hello is Rowan's. Ixnay is mine. Lala and 4321 are mine. And then like most of them are collaborations, honestly.
Everything else is collaborative.
Any more collab track? Dude, I could not fucking tell you. We've been working on this for, I would say seriously working on it for half a year.
In total, yeah, for like 6 months.
Yeah. And like I have other big projects in the pipeline. I've been working on like my game thing, End of Star Child. And that's like been taking a backseat to this as this has been approaching completion. So this has been a priority for the last like month or so. But yeah.
Which YouTube channel? The Haley Labs YouTube channel.
Haley Labs.
So that you motherfuckers don't re-upload it and then like it's at the top of the fucking Google shit.
It's right there. Please give us AdSense.
Please give me money. And by me money, I'm probably mostly.
Rowan, do you have a YouTube?
I do. Mostly it's just gameplay shit. Oh, I'm gonna make a gamer resume for my site. I also have a Bandcamp. I released an album last year.
This is true.
It's rowantone.bandcamp.com.
That does not display properly at all in Retrozilla.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna bother.
Great Portal speedruns. We have a fan in chat. Stream Georgina. Thank you, Raspberry.
Yeah, and do I hold you to what you wanted to do?
What I want to do, whisper it in my ear. Oh yeah, so there's I want to upload some of the tracker files I did for this. Most of what I did was like tracker files to my YouTube, and there's some early stuff. I'll probably upload the early version of Was Up Hello, which sounds poopy compared to the other one now. Air Puncher was like pitched up and like sped up, so having the original of that would be cool. Maybe Ballista stuff, maybe like or Post Pyre, like stuff that like I was like, okay, I'm done with this, and I passed off.
Yeah, and then you passed it off, and I arranged it from there.
Yeah.
There were a lot of tracks where like Rowan had something like insanely cool happening. Especially, I think Ballista is my favorite of these, where Rowan had like the entire intro of Ballista minus the breakbeat was this really cool kind of like weirdly dark rave thing going, like Amiga tracker rave thing going on. And I walked by you while you were making this, and I said like, that's the coolest shit I've ever heard. Stop working on it.
I showed it to you, and I usually expect like something like, oh, maybe this could be better, this could be better. You put the headphones on and you like just looked at the screen, you were like, do you want my honest opinion? Are you sure? Don't change a fucking thing. And I was like, ugh. Yeah, there's a lot of that. I think the only thing that was like at that level was like Post Pyre, like the beginning was that. I think you added a lot of structure. Like on Ballista, you were like, I can't feel the one. The one's not there.
Yeah, but then it worked out.
Yeah, I think it goes hard now. A lot of that. There's a lot of like, I don't know how to make this into like a full track, and then I'm just like bringing in the halftime beats and bringing in the old school shit that I just don't have the faculty for. What is Soup by MSX?
Well, I just want to say that, like, yeah, you definitely work less in the breakbeat realm than me, whereas I'm more influenced by, like, the East Coast, like, New York hip-hop, like, the really heavy boom-bop shit. And I think that shows in the records. There's a lot of, like, halftime gabber with, like, huge, like, New York-style breakbeats. And that's definitely less in your lane. You're more into juke and footwork and stuff like that.
I like the juke, I like the footwork, I like the noise, I like the experimental. My favorite, like, basically the entire history of me making music is just sampling and doing live sets and then like micro sampling things. I kind of like alluded to that in the bio on the website.
Oh yeah, like you especially on this project, like you did a lot of stuff where you like just loaded up Bird Sampler, which is a rolling sampling type thing.
Yep.
And just like loaded up a plugin, played with stuff, and then resampled it over and over and over again.
Always record. Always keep recording. Even like, there's so much gold just from fucking around. and I love playing with that. What else? What folk artists do you like? Don't put me on the fucking spot like this. DJ Rashad.
Rashad's obvious. Rashad is easy. Yeah.
There's a. I'll put a list in like Discord if you're in the Discord. Yeah, there's a reason it's Allsop Lancaster is a multimedia house and is a separate entity from Haley Labs.
Yeah. No, let me be very clear about this. This is not a Haley Labs project. There's no lore. There's no magic here. This is me and Rowan having fun under a brand new umbrella, just going for it. I don't want... Like, the only reason it's on the Haley Labs YouTube is because it's like a convenience thing. Like, so it's like, here it is. This is it. This is like the main thing, right? But this is not related even 1%. It's just us having fun. We're breaking out of it and just working on our own accord.
That being said, please stream KNF on Haley Labs' YouTube channel so we can... That's a big comment. Hold on.
That is a big comment.
Yeah, so I know a lot of people are like not into the really high pitched
the ALEC noisy shit.
Yeah, I love that shit. That's where all the texture lives.
Yeah.
That's where all the interesting stuff to me lives.
I feel like weirdly for the first time in maybe ever, it's like I was the one leaning really hard into just using like long alias sounds. Like on Xenon, that horrible kick that is mostly high end is mine. In 88, there's that like long alias synth riff. Yeah, like I love that stuff. I really love that stuff, and I wanted to give myself a space to just like be completely inconsiderate in a way, to just like fucking go for it. This is a very juvenile project for me. And I really enjoy just being like a stupid, annoying teenager again in that regard.
Also, yeah, I just want to reiterate my OCs are not part of that. I'm my own bitch, okay? And only person who owns me is me.
Just drown out my tinnitus, won't you? Gladly. I know how it goes.
Music for dog vibes. I am a dog, so.
Hey, why isn't your thing? Oh, sorry, I changed the octave of the keyboard. There you go.
Oh, okay, yeah, cool.
I'm not your dad.
I'm not your dad. That I sampled that on Ballista.
Yeah, it was the 1, 2, 3.
Stop. Also, someone called out that it was a Rihanna sample. Yeah, it's literally, it is so...
That is... Who was it that called out that on Ballista it's a Rihanna sample?
The only obvious, like, sign that it was the do you know what you started? Like, that was it. Because there's... The whole ending part is, like, really fucked, really chopped, really glitched of just that song. Like, the whole... That's the track. And I don't know. I didn't think anyone would call it. Cheetah Sweater, you're a genius.
That's you.
Yeah, we were in Bulk Barn and it came on, and when I have earworm...
That is true. Wait, do we have to explain Bulk Barn? Do I have to put up an image of Bulk Barn?
Bulk Barn is the American dream, even though it's only in Canada. And it was playing... Yeah, put up the image. I'll wait.
I'm working on it. Hold on. WebP! I'm gonna assume OBS will take a WebP in the current year. Oh, there's Bulk Barn.
That's what Bulk Barn looks like.
It's a store where there are just tubs of stuff. And you can put the stuff into a bag and you pay for the stuff.
Yeah, it's just like a... You can have as much as you want, you can have as little as you want, and you can buy in bulk. It's not like fucking Costco.
They do have Turkish Delight. Fox Dodge is from from Ontario.
Hella Turkish Delight. What was I gonna say? You can buy as much as you want. It's not fucking like Costco, or you gotta buy like fucking 1 million and you never use it. You can buy like a fucking pinch and then pay like 20 cents for it. Why are we talking about? Because I heard Don't Stop the Music, and when I get earworms, I either have to keep listening to it over and over till I'm sick of it. That's how Ballista happened. That's also how Was Up Hello happened, because I had that fucking Fetty Wap.
That is true. That is true.
Now I never want to hear that song ever again.
Do you have a name with the vocal beat that goes? Oh, you mean yeah, woo, yeah, woo? That's called the Think Break. It is a sample from Lynn Collins' "Think About It." I think it's called "Think About It," right?
I think so. I think of crazy.
Oh, 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 crazy brute. Yeah, does anybody else have any like questions, or we good to hop off? What are y'all feeling? What are y'all thinking? Hop off. We're being instructed. The debug out. What are you talking about?
The album is called Kid Named Finger.
It is Kid Named Finger by Kid Named Finger. Debug? Oh, debut.
I was so confused.
Yeah, it's self-titled. We don't have a title. We were mulling over like album named Kid Named Finger, or like Kid Named Forever, or like all sorts of dumb stuff.
Or we were like, oh, maybe our group should be Kid Named Finger, but then the album should be like
Korean Nuclear Foundation or something.
Karma Nuke Factory.
Yeah, Karma Nuke Factory, just KNFs. Like, but yeah, it's just self-titled. Yeah. Will we see these sonas again? I don't know. This could be the last Kid Named Finger record, and that's fine.
Enjoy it,
because like I think we kind of went crazy on it. It is definitely the loudest and stupidest thing I have made in a long time, and probably the loudest and stupidest thing I will make in a long time. But I really enjoyed just being a kid again with this project.
Kid Named Finger. Kid named. Give me questions. Come on. Listen in RA format. Holds up. I think the RA format goes hard.
Thank you. I grew up with real audio. I want to tell a story.
Go ahead.
When I was a kid, like hard drives were a lot smaller. We only had like a few gigabytes at a time, right? So I would make a bunch of tracks in OpenMPT. No, sorry, it was called Mod Plug Tracker back then. There was no OpenMPT yet, right? And I would just export everything to WAV, and it would like eat up my entire hard drive. Like a CD would be like too big in WAV format, right? MP3 was like not really commonplace yet, okay? And the one of the most common formats for like streaming audio was real audio. So I would take the entire record and make it into a tiny ass little like 32 kilobit per second real audio file. So I'm really attached to the I am really attached to the way real audio's compression algorithm works. It's just got a certain texture to it. It's got a certain gruesome texture to it that I really enjoy. So I feel like the real audio encode was it kind of had to happen just based on the machine I was using for producing on this. And yeah, VLC will do it, but it's not great at it. Nothing really handles it, what do you want to say, elegantly in 2025. Maybe download the WMA, because the WMA also sounds like fucking garbage. It's a 128 kilobit per second first generation WMA format, so it's a mess.
I'm gonna shotgun a bunch of things. Will there be KNF posters? There will be no merch.
No merch.
Did you make your own merch? Did you often have to cut back silliness, or could you? We were both pretty silly, which was fun.
Yeah, I was not super concerned about that idea.
There was somebody. Oh, was there a story behind the fucking dungeon?
Yes.
Yeah, so I had just bought a copy of Link's Awakening DX.
And I just bought a Windows 98 laptop.
Yeah. It's one of my favorite games. And we were just sitting around. I think so it samples the Dungeon 7 from that game, the Eagles Tower, and the is from the noise set that ended up being in Road to Interesting as well.
Oh, yeah. We did like a noise session sometime before, which is like a couple days before even, or the same day.
I think it was different days.
Okay, yeah. But we did like we had some pedals hooked up and just made noises and stuff. So the that was from that.
Oh, Tokata brought up something very important. The fucking tags.
The tags. What about them?
Just it's fun. Wasn't it fun? There was a lot of like just fucking around with lettering.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
I love graph. I love graffiti.
Me too. Yeah.
I'm definitely like an amateur at it, but
you're a toy.
I'm a toy. But it's very cool. I'm constantly looking at stuff for it. It's so sick. I think everybody should get into it.
Yes, get into writing. Claim your city.
If you're like a person that just like isn't confident with like visual stuff, just play with lettering because it's like something that you already know, and you can fuck around with so much styles with it.
Yeah, get a cheap sketchbook with like really thick paper. Get yourself what's the markers I use? The like the highlighters. Stabilo, right? Yeah.
Get Stabilos, get Sharpies, get Poscas, get fucking whatever.
Yeah. Get some markers with big chisel tips and just go for it. Have fun and go for it.
If anyone takes anything away from this project, I hope it's just that you can just do things. You can just make things, and it can go hard. You can have fun.
Started with graph. I didn't know Axe had a history with graph.
Axe, we should have told us.
Show us.
We would have reached out. You could have did a guest thing.
Okay, I've got a couple of questions in here that are very much in my lane, if that's okay.
Yep.
Specs of the laptop. Yeah, check the website. Go to the About page. Did I have fun making the site? Yes. Please view the source for the love of God. There is no CSS whatsoever on any of the Allsoft websites. Zero CSS, 100% inline HTML. None of this style equals shit. No CSS. It is all HTML4. It's what I grew up with, right? And it's just something I wanted to go back and like flex a little bit and have fun with. And so I really enjoyed working on the site. And there was also, what do you host your sites on? I have a Linode account, so I have like a huge amount of like data bandwidth and stuff like that. It's where I host my entire back catalog, msx.horse and all that stuff. So it's like not a big deal. The admin stuff can be kind of a pain in the ass. Don't talk to me about DNS.
Nova, play with the tracker. Trackers are fun. It is so easy to get like extremely intimidated with dolls, and if trackers didn't exist, I don't think I would be making music today, because it's just like, one, I love sample-based stuff, but it is so intuitive to me. I think a lot of people drop it because they're like, the interface is just intimidating, but it makes so much sense. Like, it is so simple, and that you can do so much with it.
It's fast.
And it's fast.
If you learn it.
It is like, you can input things so quickly, so much faster than you'd be able to like sequence in like any like, what are they called? Like horizontal timeline.
Piano roll. Timeline, piano roll, etc.
Yeah.
The only exception really is like piano rolls with like a live input. Like recording to that and then quantizing would be faster than tracking. But I would say that like if you are very fast with the tracker, you are like insanely fast.
I think a lot of people fall into the trap of being like, I need to buy like, oh, I'd be better at making music if I had a MIDI controller and I had a piano in front of me. But it's like, unless you're a trained musician and you're not getting like a full ass fucking piano, I don't think it's worth it. It's just I agree. it's another layer in between you and the thing you're making. Okay,
Yes.
you have everything that you need to make it shit.
I like
in front of you.
typing.
Typing's fun. Everybody can fucking type. You're doing it right now.
Wait, hold on. Dude, everybody's seeing your screen is huge. What is your fucking resolution? That GIF is 2048 wide. That's crazy that everybody's seeing that.
Spooky Snee asks, M does not host their stuff on NeoCities. I host my website on NeoCities because I like NeoCities. NeoCities is very cute.
2560. See, okay, so I have 2560, but I have my DPI set to like, it's at 125%, just so it's easier on my eyes. So I don't know. I don't use NeoCities. I have a web host via Linode. I do the whole like backend and stuff like that. If you like that kind of stuff, it's great fun. If you don't like that kind of stuff, it's hell.
Inside jokes with KNF. I think music is inherently like it's going to mean something to you because of like where you listen to it, what you do it. Everything on this project is going to mean something different from like me or M and its experience with it. And I don't know. It doesn't make sense to share a lot of that, except for some of the funny stuff.
Yeah, no, I think having people develop their own kind of inside jokes or connections to things like that is a real win there. Like having people develop their own connections. Any tips for learning tracker layouts? Like as in like the visual layout, like the way it's like aesthetically laid out, or what do you want to say? Or like the keyboard layout, because the keyboard layout you can change, of course. I have mine set to chromatic, like there's 3 octaves worth. Get over there.
I'm gonna throw up. I'm so burpy.
No. There's some methicone in the bathroom.
No. We'll finish the stream soon.
Okay. But for trackers, I would say like just look at a lot of files, see how they like play back, and go from there. What do you say? What do you say we call it? It's your OBS CPU? I don't know. It's my main machine. Check my about this thing on Twitch. All the specs are there. But yeah. I think it's a good place to call it.
I'm comfortable calling it.
Yeah. I think we're gonna take it easy. I think we're gonna relax for the rest of the evening and relish in the fact that we released an album that we had fun with.
Jesus Christ, I can relax now.
It's over. Like, that's it.
I love you.
You too, buddy. Okay. Thank you everybody for being here. There was like 230 people.
That's a lot of fucking people.
Yeah. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for checking it out. Again, this album is free. It will always be free. It will never be paid. It is just from the website and the Halo Labs YouTube. And if there's anything else, I'm sure you'll figure it out. I'm sure you'll find out through the grapevine.
Smoke a good one tonight.
Is that the last thing you're gonna say?
Absolutely not.
Okay, y'all. Thanks for being here. Appreciate y'all so much. Have an excellent one, and we will catch y'all on the flip side.
See you later.
Take it easy. Plur. And Plur. Okay, bye.
Suck your dad.
What?
Plur, I love you guys. Take care.
Okay, bye-bye. Thank you. No, the production will not begin shortly. Sorry, I forgot to turn that off. Oh, fuck.